What's good, everybody? It is Horror House with the Home of Slashes, and honestly, y'all, I am surprised that I liked this movie as much as I did. The Silence of the Lambs. I'm gonna go ahead and take a step further and give this movie a straight 10 out of 10. The acting was phenomenal. The story was believable. The killer was more than believable, and for once, I didn't fall asleep. Because right before this, I saw, I think it was called Manhunter or something like that. It was supposed to be the film that came before this, that this would then, follow up on. And I was more than impressed because Manhunter, I fell asleep on Manhunter, I think like 3 or 4 times, and had to keep going back and watching it. I don't think it's a sorry film. I just think it's a boring film. The story was there. I just feel like there wasn't enough for me to actually care about. Because you barely got any footage of the killer, and then at one point, the killer fell in love with a blind chick that he then killed, well, was trying to kill because he thought she was falling in love with someone else after he was stalking her for all of 1 minute. So, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't it for me. The movie did better at hyping up the killer than it actually did showing the killer doing the deed. So, I mean, which is what I'm literally watching for. So, Manhunter was just, it wasn't trash, but it was extremely mid. And Silence of the Lambs completely shocked me with everything in this being tenfold better than Manhunter. Like, first, we got another showing of, what's his name, Hannibal, who is like a super intellectual and very well calculated person who thinks so far above and beyond everything, it's almost dangerous. No, it is extremely dangerous to play with him on any degree. Giving him any personal information will ultimately lead to you getting killed. And he can get out at any time if you want. That's the bad part. This man could have left that place anytime he wanted. Anytime. Because people make mistakes that he would never make. And at any small inconvenience to them, bro is out and about and killing everybody in your family. And he doesn't just kill you, he's going to eat your face. So, I don't know. I don't know. And Agent Starlight was just amazing. Starling, I should say Starling. She was amazing. I was a little disappointed that she didn't return to her role in, what is it, Hannibal? The next movie in the installment, so there's Manhunter, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal, and I was a little upset by that, but then when I looked it up, and once I started watching it, I was like, okay, I see why she didn't return, and then I saw that she said that she didn't like, the direction the film was going, and it was gonna somewhat ruin her character, and I agree. I agree. Because for some reason, when you're the FBI agent, the only thing you can do further from that is just make you a freaking super spy slash 007 agent, almost like what they tried to have in Predator 2, where this street cop was walking around with a Desert Eagle with a scope and a laser on it. Yeah, so. Either way, Silence of the Lambs was straight 10 out of 10, and I honestly love it.